Hi guys and ladies and welcome. I was going to do the dance set today. I was going to do it starting last night but I fell asleep. But I was going to do it today. But I've decided that I need to do Mark and Anne's digital jukebox because I have had a look for the battery but I can't remember. I can't find one, so we're going to see what we can do about it. What we need to do is we need to get into there. There should be some pliers on the bench here. Yep, that will allow us to take the volume control out. Because we're going to take the volume control out of this. Don't know where my remote is for my cameras. It's disappeared. So I can't change cameras without getting off my ass. And I've left my glasses. Oh, they're here. Anyway, what we want to do, we'll change cameras if we need to. Right, so the problem, what we need to do is find out, first of all, let's take the volume control knob off. I got these tools off Mike Racing Demon. He's no longer with us, sadly. He's a really nice guy. He's a top guy. I got these, he sent me these. Oh no, it wasn't Mark, no it wasn't Racing Demon. I think it was Paul, a guy from the 60s, sent me this set. The other set came from, the other set that's in the shack. They came from Mike. There, take the knob off. So it shows the attention to detail I went to, doesn't it? Now, can I get to it without taking any of this off, because it means I've got to unscrew. I'm going to have to do it this way. Screwdriver. So unplug that for a minute. I'm going to have to take this plate off that's got the volume control on. I thought I used a nut on the front. I obviously didn't. I used so we also have a ground on there as well. There's only 2 screws holding this on. There we go. And that red there, the ground. There you go. Yeah, I need to remember that red's a ground. Put that there so we don't lose it. This should now. Move that out of the way. Now we can lower that right down and see where the battery is, if there is one. I mean, where would you put it? If I can't find it, I can't do it, unfortunately. Can't see it on the back. I thought it would have been on the back there. It's not under the hard drive. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, that's the on-off switch. Does this thing not have a motherboard battery? You'd expect it to have a bloody clock battery. Should not have one. See, there's the main battery there. If it doesn't have one, there's nothing I can do about it. But I put this heatsink in because it needs all the help it can get. That's the Wi-Fi card. That's your screen. Scraps! Out of there! Them bloody wires are. Right. Well, to be honest with you guys, there is no clock battery on this. Unless it's on the other side. And I don't really want to take all this apart, but looks like I've got no choice because I've got to have a look underneath. Take the board out. Now, do I have to take this heatsink off? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's find out. No. That can stay on. That doesn't have to come off. There you go. Right. I mean, there's a few screws taken out of this. He goes near them wires again, I'm going to lose my rag because he knows not to go under there where there's wires. Right, it's knowing. Right, so let's have a look at this here. Does this unplug? It does unplug, but yeah, it pulls out. That's to your screen. Either the screen or the battery. It's the screen because the battery's connected there. Right. And I might I don't want to take this off into fucking bits. Let's take the hard drive out. Put that up there out there now. Put it there. Right, first that's that side lifted. We've got this screw here. The only thing you can do with these is just feel round them so you get to the screws. There must be a clock battery on it. Might not be, but there we go. Unplug that. Lift that up. There it is. Fucking knew there was one on it. Right. It's a CR32. There it is, guys. Look. And that's the clock battery. So I'm going to have to take that off there, a bit of Kapton tape. I'm going to have to reuse this wire. I might have to, I need to get the battery off the board and it's fucking glued on. Oh, fucking that's one of them sticky pads. There you go. Right. So this is so what we're gonna have to do is order one. There you go. So what's that fucking lead down there? Don't know what that is. Well, it goes to that. It's a USB for this. Yeah. So we'll leave that as it is for now. Just tied up my bench that now, hasn't it, guys? So let's get this. Let's get this unpacked. It doesn't tell me a number on it, but I want to make sure. Let's get the Stanley knife. We've got to do this anyway. Scraps! Get out of there! I keep telling you. Thinks there's food under there. There's nothing, there's just wires. I don't want him fucking touching something, getting an electric shock or something. Right. Right, this has got tabs on it that you solder to. That's positive. That's positive, that's negative. This is tabs that you solder to. So I can't just stick an ordinary battery in it. So we're going to have to, and there's no way I can spot weld one of them. You can't solder them. Right, there's a number on it there. See, let's just cut this bit off here so we can read the number, and then we'll jump on the net and then get it ordered, and we'll see if we can do it in a way where we're not tying up the bench, so we can get on with that damn set. I thought it was a fucking one of these fucking plug-in jobs, and I wouldn't have one. CR 2025. CR 2025. So let's jump on the eBays, on the Evil Bay. Let's get on Evil Bay and try and find one. Yeah. Right. Let's get on the Evil Bay. Try and find one. Right, come back to me for a minute. You can look at me for a minute. Right, so let's minimise you lot. So CR 2025 we want, with a plug on the end if we can get it. Doesn't matter, we can recycle the plug. Why is that not doing it? Has he knocked something under there? Because none of my buttons are clicked. Hi guys, yeah, I had to interrupt the recording because Scraps went under there and knocked something and the computer crashed. I don't know what he did, but the computer crashed and it wouldn't allow me to. Am I on the, what do you call it here? Am I on the correct settings for the audio here? Let me just check. So go to settings. I want to make sure that I'm on the right camera because I don't want to be on the webcam. Yeah, I am. I am. I'm on the right place. Anyway, I've just been on Evil Bay, and I've ordered the correct clock battery. You don't get the leads with it, so I'll have to recycle the leads off his old battery and solder them on, but it is tabbed, So it's got the tabs on it to solder the leads on. So what we'll do, we'll get that done, and then what we'll do, we'll put a bit of heat shrink on it, a bit of double-sided tape, and stick it back in where it came from. That's should be the jukebox done. I did want to put extra USB ports in, but unfortunately I haven't got any, so what we might end up having to do is just put a flying lead in. We might end up having to do that because I haven't got any USB ports. And this could be the Christine. Is this the Christine? It is the Christine. Cup of coffee time. Cup of coffee time. Yeah, my remote's disappeared from my cameras, guys. Don't know where my remote for my cameras have gone. So I can't change cameras now without coming over here. Anyway, hi Christine.
I am the fish and chips and peas.
No, fish chips, yeah, fish chips and peas. And we'll have those cartons of curry.
Alright then.
We'll pour them cartons of curry over the top of it.
Right.
Do as a brew, I'm just on YouTube. So, but basically guys, what we need to do is find a place where we can put the jukebox. So it's not in the way, because I do want to get onto the dance set record player tonight. And I don't fancy having the bench tied up. Because Matthew's coming on Friday. So I can't afford to tie the bench up. So, you know, we need to put that jukebox somewhere. See what we do. But for now I'm going to leave it there. I mean, that's supposed to be a... When's my battery coming? Let me just check. Yeah, the dog went under the computer, guys. And he did something. I don't know what he did. He did something. Because the mouse wouldn't left or right click. Let's see when my battery... It says same day dispatch. Believe that when I see it. But we need it by Sunday. Because I'm taking it back to them on Sunday. So we need it by then. We're not going to bother measuring what's in the old battery because we know there's going to be nothing in it. My cup's in the...
Yeah.
Oh, my phone. Cheers. I'll phone Anne and Mark in a minute. But that's what we're looking at, guys. You know, the battery awaiting dispatch. It'll be dispatched tomorrow. They're not going to go out and post that now. They're not going to go and pull. We give him his tea. Christine,
Yeah?
give Scraps his tea.
Yeah, I'm going to give it in.
Okay. Right, they're not going to come. They're not going to dispatch that today. So it'll be tomorrow that gets dispatched. But I'll tell you what, guys. I don't know whether it's this telly or whether it's me, but these cameras look a hell of a lot sharper. I don't know if it's the telly. It won't make any difference to you guys. But changing them, look. I mean, they're really sharp, and they were a bit dull last time. I mean, look how sharp and brilliant they are. You know. But we'll give you a quick look at the board if we can. There you go. There's not much to it, guys. I mean, there's not a lot to it. But I think what we'll do, we'll leave it there now. We won't move it for now. And we'll see if the battery turns up within the next couple of days. And if Matthew's dance set isn't done by the time he turns up on Friday, then he's bringing more stuff anyway, probably. So he can just pick it up on his next trip. You know, it's... Because remember, guys... I normally get things done and I'm normally quick, but I was ill a few weeks ago and the workshop had to be done and I just had to get things sorted and I couldn't, so, you know, couldn't do it all because of my health and stuff. But, yeah, we're back there now. So we'll try and get, I might even clear bench one, do the fucker on there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to have to join this to the other portion of the video and it's not going to be seamless because you see me and then all of a sudden I go off. But we're going to join it and we'll see how we get on. You all take it easy, guys. Like, share, subscribe, buy me a coffee if you want to, and I shall catch you later. Bye for now.